عبد الهادي يصارع دولة عظمى. في حياته ما قرأ ولا كتب، في حياته ما قطع شجرة ولا طعن بقرة، في حياته ما جاب سيرة نيويورك تايمز باليابان، في حياته ما رفع صوته على أحد إلا بقوله تفضل، والله العظيم غير تفضل. مع ذلك فهو يحيا قضية خاسرة حالته ميؤوس منها وحقه ذرة ملح سقطت في المحيط. أيها السادة، إن موكلي لا يعرف شيئا عن عدوه، وأؤكد لكم أنه لو رأى بحارة الإنتربرايز لقدم لهم البيض المقلي ولبن الكيس.
el-Hadi fights a superpower. In his life, he neither wrote nor read. In his life, he didn't cut down a single tree, didn't slit the throat of a single calf. In his life, he did not speak of the New York Times behind its back, didn't raise his voice to a soul, except in his saying, "Come in, please, by God, you can't refuse." Nevertheless, his case is hopeless, his situation desperate, his God-given rights are a grain of salt tossed into the sea. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, about his enemies my client knows not a thing, and I can assure you, were he to encounter the entire crew of the aircraft carrier Enterprise, he'd serve them eggs sunny side up and labna fresh from the bag.
إلى تحذير، إلى هواة الصيد وشدات القنص، لا تصوبوا غداراتكم إلى فرحي، لا تصوبوا غداراتكم إلى فرحي، فهو لا يساوي ثمن الخرطوشة تبدد باتجاهه، فما ترونه أنيقا وسريعا كغزال يفر في كل اتجاه كديك حجر ليس فرحا. صدقوني، فرحي لا علاقة له بالفرح.
Warning. Lovers of hunting and beginners seeking your prey, don't aim your rifles at my happiness, which isn't worth the price of the bullet you'd waste on it. What seems to you so nimble and fine like a fawn and flees every which way like a partridge isn't happiness. Trust me, my happiness bears no relation to happiness. الأول.
يا بيت أماليد، لا الموسيقى ولا الشهرة ولا الثورة ولا الثروة ولا حتى الشعر نفسه بمستطيع أن يعزيني عن قصر عمر الإنسان، عن أن الملك لير 80 صفحة وتنتهي، وعن محض التصور أن المرء قد يرزق بابن عاق.
Neither music, fame, nor wealth, not even poetry itself, could provide consolation for life's brevity, or the fact that King Lear is a mere 80 pages long and comes to an end, or for the thought that one might suffer greatly on account of a rebellious child.
See? حبي لك هو العظيم. أما أنا وأنت والآخرون فأغلب الظن أننا أناس عاديون.
My love for you is what's magnificent. But I, you, and the others, most likely, are ordinary people.
Oh, what is it? وهكذا استغرقت 60 سنة كاملة حتى أدركت أن الماء ألذ الأشربة، وأن الخبز من الأطعمة أشهاها، وأن لا قيمة حقيقية لأي فن إلا إذا أدخل البهجة إلى قلب الإنسان.
And so it has taken me all of 60 years to understand that water is the finest drink and bread the most delicious food, and that art is worthless unless it plants a measure of splendor in people's hearts.
بعد أن نموت ويسدل القلب المتعب أجفانه الأخيرة على كل ما فعلنا، على كل ما تمنينا، وعلى كل ما حلمنا به تشوقنا إليه أو أحسسنا، ستكون الكراهية أول ما يتعفن فينا.
After we die, and the weary heart has lowered its final eyelid on all we've done, and on all that we've longed for, on all that we've dreamt of, all we've desired or felt, hate will be the first thing to putrefy within us. We'll do one more, did we say? We'll do ليس إلا كمان مرة. ليس إلا.
They are
place itself.
the same level. Hundreds of poems. And whenever I read it, I feel I the first time read it and know it. And it makes me exactly as when I wrote it. Because I think that the poem have to be the stamp of the poet, not an imitation, not a weak thing, but comes from the heart to find his way to the hearts of the readers. Otherwise, it's not fun. It's not art.
It's not art. Fun is art in Arabic. The place itself, رأيتك ما تصر فيها. رأيتك ما تصر فيها.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to tell everyone here why how you wrote this poem?
Our friend made a biography about me. She came to Nazareth and asked me so and so and so. Once she talked to my friends, my wife and the children to hear. Once she told me, let us go to Saffuriyya, where I born. I told her, I'm sorry. When I go to Saffuriyya, I'm for a couple of days sick. I can't go there. I said, okay, she told me. Then I wrote this poem. ها أنا ذا في الموقع ذاتي، لكن المكان ليس ترابا وفضاء، ليس حجارة. أين اللوز الأخضر؟ أين الشحيثيات والثواب؟ أين رمان الأمسيات ورائحة الخبز؟ أين القطا والشبابيك؟ أين رفت جديدة أميرة؟ أين السمان وطهيل المحجلات؟ أين أعراس السنون؟ أين أعياد الزيتون وفرح السنابل؟ أين أهداب الزعفران وملاعب الرميضة؟ أين قاسم؟ أين الزعتر؟ أين الشوحة تنقض على الدجاجات من عاش السماء فتصرخ خلفها الجنة؟ أخذت الرزية يا فاجري، ريتك ما تصرفيها يا بعيدي، ريتك ما تصرفيها.
The place itself, or I hope you can't digest it. And so I come to the place itself. But the place itself is not its dust and stones and open space. For where are the red-tailed birds and the almonds green? Where are the bleating lambs and pomegranates of evening? The smell of bread and the grouse? Where are the windows? And where is the ease of Amira's braid? Where are the quails and white-footed fettered horses whinnying, their right leg alone set free? Where are the wedding parties of swallows, the rites and feasts of the olives, the joy of the branching spikes of wheat? And where is the crocus's eyelash? Where are the fields we played, our games of hide and seekin? And where is Qasim? Where are the hyssop and thyme? Where is the kite descending on chicks from the heavens' heights, as the old woman shouts at it, "You took our speckled hen, you whore!" I hope you can't digest it. You there in the distance, I hope you can't digest it.
ليس إلا التغيرات التي تعرضت لها في جسدي بعد أن وضعت قدمي في الستينات كانت معدودة وعادية. بضع تغيرات ليس إلا ضغط يضاغط سكري، التهاب مقيم في المفاصل، اضطراب مزمن في عصارات كوكبة من الغدد الأساسية، فض فمي، ثقل سمعي، خلل جذري في رؤيتي عبر نظارات سميكة، الاعتماد الكلي على العكاز حتى عندما أسعل، أرق مجوسي لا يخمد في ليل أسود أطول من شعر 60 غولا. بضعة تغيرات كما ترى، إلى جانب وهن دائم في عضلة القلب، في عضلة الفرح من قلبي. أيضا ملاحظة حالات عامة لافتة من فئة اللجوء إلى استعمال التعبير فض فمي بدل القول تساقطت أسناني.
Nothing more. The changes facing my body when I first set foot in my 60s were normal. They were only a handful, nothing more. A battle between my sugar and blood, persistent inflammation in joints, and chronic trouble with the fluids flowing from the principal cluster of glands. I held my tongue as my hearing worsened, and a serious flaw developed in my vision even through thick glasses, along with a total dependence on my cane even when coughing. In unrelenting Zoroastrian insomnia pursued me on the blackest of nights, longer than the hair of 60 ghouls. As you see, there were only a few, apart from those involving ceaseless fatigue and the muscle charged with joy in my heart. An interesting general condition was also observed, along the lines of my resorting to using the expression, I held my tongue, instead of saying, my teeth fell out.
Thank you.